Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is safe out there. Hope you guys are all good. Okay, so in the next couple of minutes, volume is going to come. Excuse me. So, like I was saying, well, now what I expect to happen is a lot. My expectations are a lot. Daily time frame is showing us, showing pretty very strong, good, not strong but very good bullish movement. So I expect price to at least come and take out this area and give it some sort of wick, then hit maybe somewhere here for price to continue going down, right? So that's being said, we confirm that daily is bullish and 4 hours is also bullish, as you can see here. Why do I say bullish? Because it has broken above the previous 4 hours, which was bearish, and then broken above the entire clusters of 4 hours. That is per se, it has broken above the range, right? So what it needs now is some sort of retest for price to continue going up, right? So 1 hour pretty much is still very bullish as well. So it makes sense if we anticipate some bullish move at the open of London, whereby we just see price fly down a little bit to this level, right? This level that I've drawn, and then it's going to jump up, right? This is what I anticipate in a situation whereby it doesn't jump up. Before I get into any sell position, I want to see at least 15 minutes close below this level before I anticipate that. Before I expect, I assume that this channel has been broken for price to continue going down. This is a lot of pips right there, guys. This is up to, man, 600 pips. So I doubt if this is going to happen today. I mean, this whole 600 pips is going to be corrected today. So let's see what it makes sense to easily assume that price is actually going to respect this more, right? The same thing is actually applicable to Euro USD, but let's focus on German index. In less than 15 seconds, we're going to see the price turn around. Okay. Now I think I removed something. Okay, so 1 minute. Nice. Now we are in new hour. So how is it going to behave? We don't know yet. So it seems price actually did not wait for us. And if price does not wait for us, I'm not going to rush it. I don't want to be a scapegoat, right? If price does not wait for us, I'm not going to rush it, really. Anticipated price to some sort of drop to this level, right, before it resumes this move, but then it's moving without fulfilling our obligations. So it makes sense if we let it settle down. Let's let the price settle down before we take any trade to avoid regress, right? So this is 15 minutes. Wow, this price, the force is much. The force is pretty very much, but then it's not as much as I expected. I expect some sort of bearish movement before price continues to go up. Let's see. Let's see. So first 1 minute is taken out. So how is it gonna be? Do we expect more move to the upside? That is not confirmed. So we need to wait to understand what price is actually doing before we anticipate. Oh, Euro USD already jumped up. You see? Euro USD actually, respected everything we said here. It came to this level, which is some sort of retracement level, 50%, 61% Fibonacci level. It tested that area and then broke out. So it makes sense. Anyone that took trade here, big congrats to you. I expect price to at least touch this upper band of this the trend line, and then disrespect it or slip away to 1680. That is 1.01680. Okay, that is what I expect to happen. Okay, so let's see, but then it could still come down to retest further. Okay, price could still come down to retest further. If I see what I think is going to happen, this is going to happen, this, and then this, then this. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, Let's see whether it's going to play out or not. So if this is going to play out, then this is where I want to get in. This is where I want to get in for to ride it all the way up. So let's give it time. Let's give the price time to settle because it has not settled at all. Let's give it time to settle. It has not settled at all. It's still dancing around. If you understand what I mean. Price is still pretty much dancing around. See, that whole energy just diminished for nothing. You get the point, guys. The whole energy diminished for nothing. So telling you that this guy has some plays up its sleeves. So let's see. I just want to see price touch this level. Once we see price touch this level, then we can take a trade. If it goes against us, fine. I mean, well, at least we waited, right? We waited. That is what matters. We waited. And if I get in here, if I see some sort of reversal signs here, some sort of reversal signs here, right? Then the break of this consolidation range here, I'm gonna get in with stop loss below here, below 1339794. Sorry. So that's what I expect to happen in terms of stop loss. So if I do not get any of the conditions right, I'm not going to open any position because this is very deceitful, if you understand what I mean. So Euro USD is still moving up, pushing up to that level we anticipated. So do not forget what we anticipate for Euro USD is for price to get to somewhere around within the range of 1586. If it does that, price will again one more time drop to somewhere around 1349. So if price drops around 1349, that is where I'm waiting for entry. That I'm looking for entry if this plays out, right? If it doesn't play out, then I better stay away. I want to see price touch this upper bound. Even if it doesn't touch it, this is okay. If it's just gonna come down to this level and do some roundabouts, some ranges here, then the breakout of that range is gonna be our entry for us to ride price all the way up. It's gonna be massive profit, I would say. So Euro German index, perhaps yes, it has broke. I wanted to say that it wants to respect this level, this supply demand level. Well, I think it has broken that level already. So let's see how it wants to play out. It's a very profitable day. I have a feeling today is going to be very so profitable. Just need to do whatever thing we've been doing every day. Just repeat the same thing, and everything is going to be fine. We are waiting. Hi, Abdurrahman Al Ajiwazi, Ajiza, Aj, Ajizawi. Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Apologies if I actually made some errors in pronouncing your name. So guys, we're waiting for this price to hit this line. If it hits this line, then we can leave everything we are doing, everything we are seeing to observe to see if we can actually get some sort of reversal signs. It's going to be fun, really. Sorry if you have a lot of lines on the screen. Normally, I like my screen to be clean, but unfortunately, I can't maintain that these days because I want to have a lot of confirmations, like see price doing a lot of things. You know, so literally, if price does not fake out of this megaphone, or do I call it megaphone expanding channel, if price does not break out of here, fake out, I want to see a fake out to the end, to the downside, right? If it fakes out, then forms some sort of consolidation, break of that consolidation if our entry. If it comes out, breaks out of this channel, and suddenly, forms consolidation and starts going down, I would like to see it go down for some time before I get in, or I could just scalp, just take 30 pips and get out. Because looking at 15 minutes, you can clearly see that this is a channel. So it means this should move amazingly all the way down to 600 pips. Like, it's insane. But then I doubt if today is that day that we're going to see that 600 pips. Normally we see that. Let's look at daily. Normally, I have not seen a day that gave us up to 600 pips. Unless during, okay, oh, wow, this is awesome. I mean, we have it, we have one day here already. This is when November 2021, did something happen those days? Even during Russian war with Ukraine, I don't think something like that happened, right? Let's see. February, let's see. February, March, whatever. Yeah, this was 500. Guys, relax. I know price is going somewhere, but let's fix. Let's. I'm not convinced to take any trade yet, so I gotta wait. Okay, price can actually do that. I'm convinced. So if it gets in, I'm gonna come up with a strategy that's and then that's gonna enable me be part of that trade. I would say. So if will price actually do this? We don't know. But then on a second thought, what if this is actually some sort of double top, you know, that gives the price the liquidity, it needs to break down and keep going down. What if this is that double top and we miss this opportunity? Because the way I see this, if it breaks out, sure, my God, it's gonna fly. Really, it's gonna really fly. Anyway, that's the essence of being in 1 minute. 1 minute can give you visibility to every single thing. But then I'm particularly interested exactly. So is either this is a fake out or a genuine breakout. But then I don't want to be part of anything here, anything that does not touch this whole level, right? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God damn it. What is going on here, guys? Okay, I think I'm making some error here. Uh, let's see. Price is gradually, getting to our anticipated level. Gradually. By the way, this is a whole lot of pips, guys. If reverse trading was the way forward, we would have made for 3 pips, but it's not the way forward. So let's see. Let's look at 1 hour again, just to make sure that we are all aligned. This is 1 hour, and price has not broken out. I want to see price drop all the way here before I can consider a sell. Otherwise, it's gonna be a buy. If I get this, oh my god, I'm going to load up my accounts. But then, of course, do not do that with me. I have a separate account where I'm permitted to load up, do what I want. Okay, like an account where I just out of my profits, I decide to risk 100%. Like I move some percentage of my profit to this small account, and I risk everything. If I lose it, it's okay. After all, it's just a segment of my profit, right? So, or do I call it fraction of my profits? So this is the line we're anticipating. Price has gotten to our level. We just need to be alert, size your positions, and be ready for this. So if it works out the way we said it's going to work out, then we take advantage. Euro USD came down, but it's not stopping yet for some reason. So let's see. Euro USD came down like we anticipated, but it's not stopping. Still moving so fast. There's still a lot of volume here. So let's now wait for what price is going to do around here. And German index still loading up to see. Let me set alarm here and see what price is going to do here. Now I'm going to remove this. Going to remove this just to make sure that we have good visibility. Good. Price is about to touch our level. I want complete touch, guys, because if I don't get complete touch, it means that there is a huge possibility that price is going to slip away. Complete touch has happened. So is it going down or not? That is the question. That is the reason why sell limit, buy limit is not a good thing, because you may be anticipating price to stop here and then it just pushes beyond, hits your stop loss and reverses. I mean, it's very important that we stay away from such order, position orders, or whatever, pending orders, whatever it's called. So there is now a breakout. This breakout, if we can secure, if it closes back inside, it means that it's freeway. Like it's gonna be amazing, nice. See, guys, price broke out, right? Close back in. It's not really a breakout. It hit our level, because I can't consider this a breakout unless I secure a closure below and then closure inside again, right? So it hit price hit our level. The question now is, what's going to be the next thing, right? Or it's going to be the next thing. So now we're looking for buys. Now we're looking for buys. Let me quickly take out a few minutes to adjust my positions. If price goes down, it's fine. I'm gonna wait for a certain level, then I will start looking for sales. That's all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it happens, right? Okay. Okay. If price breaks below here, then I'm gonna zoom into 15 minutes or 30 minutes and draw up a line that will enable us to cash sales. Okay. Breakout, it's like price is dropping, guys, because this formation here, let me make it big, is a very dangerous formation, I would say. This formation here, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. It's okay, guys, if we don't get a trade today. It's okay. But then what I wouldn't like is to miss out on this, fantastic opportunity, because we have massive fall that's going to happen today or tomorrow. I don't know when. German index is going to hit our line. Now it has hit our line. So I think it's time to start looking for reversals. Right now, even on our, do you know, can you see the reason why I said we can start looking for reversal signs? The reason is because that line I drew was actually, oh, what the hell? That line in 1 minute is actually the bottom, the low of the previous 2 1 hours, right? So, 30 minutes, the previous 1 hour, yeah. The low of the previous 1 hour, but I think price has reversed already. Look at 1 minute, you can see this is the sign. This is what I call reversal sign, guys. I hope you're ready to move in. Just wait. Once the next candle breaks above here, I'm gonna move in. I don't care. It's okay if I lose this much, right? So my entry, guys, is above here. This is my entry. Okay, it's gonna be my entry. I better use what I'm supposed to use here. Okay, this is got to be my entry right here. Okay, and stop loss below, that's 23 pips. Yeah, I mean, very small, right? Compared to what we are targeting. So if this works out, it's going to be, historic for us. It's going to be historic, and our entry is about to get triggered. Just about to. Not yet triggered, about to. Okay. If it blows up, to be so sweet. So sweet. Euro USD also showing signs of reversal. See, Euro USD already broke out, and German index still not broken out, but Euro USD already broke out of that tiny range. So the breakout above here now is going to be the entry. Whoops, it's awesome, guys. Sorry if I'm moving my screen too fast. Okay, now this is now moderate. Let's see. Now, can we have it? Can we have it? Can we have it? Let's have it. 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 Go, go, push, push. Push, push, Mr. Push, push. Nice. I mean, I just got in. Just got in. If you have not got in and just wait for this break, I just price just pushed above on my broker. I got in on my broker for some reasons, but here price is still not broken above. My broker, it's already pushed past the entry. So let's see. Let me have my beautiful stop loss where it is supposed to be. So if anything goes wrong, I'm still safe. Euro USD is doing great. So for those of us who wants to take Euro USD, now that the criteria has been met, I'm just going to delete these lines. Okay, these lines may be crucial at a later stage, so I'm going to leave this line. This line, I'm going to remove it. It's not crucial now. So if you are interested in Euro USD, this was supposed to be your entry, but you can move your entry to this level with and stop loss below. I would say okay, because price may still come to test this line. That's what I'm scared of. Okay, but then stop loss below here. Let's keep it simple. 8.5 pips with target of what? Somewhere around 24 pips. Let's target 32 pips and close accordingly. Our German index, okay, is my entry is doing good, pretty much fine. So what is it gonna be, guys? Is price gonna continue moving up? You should be triggered by now. German index, you should be triggered by now. So what's it gonna be? Euro USD also triggered. So what is it gonna be? Is price gonna continue moving up, or is it just gonna start moving down? Whoa, this is so tense, guys. Well, I'm not tensed because I know it works out for me. So if it doesn't work out today, I shouldn't make me get tense, right? So let's see. Let's see. Okay, what is price doing, guys? Sorry. What is price doing? Excuse me, guys. All the criteria for this trade has been met completely. So what is left now is for price to show us that we are right. Okay, so there's nothing to be worried about. If price hits our stop loss, it's absolutely okay because we followed our rules, right? We created some rules around this trade. We created some conditions, and price met every single bit of this condition. So what is left now is for price to fulfill its own part of this condition, right? So we are in. If price hits our stop loss, we are going to get in again only on one condition, that we see price break out of this consolidation. Okay, that is the only criteria for getting in for the second time. What we could have done better here, would have been to actually wait for, because I know consolidation comes, but I didn't know it was going to come here, because normally touches the line and the next candle pops up and then it breaks out and keeps going. Right. So this consolidation is something I did not anticipate. I should have anticipated the consolidation, but I did not. Right. So if it breaks out the other way around, hitting our SL is fine. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So this is the way it happens every single day. Like it happens here like this every day. So let's hope it's gonna do justice. Yeah, it's gonna do. I can see the signs. Gonna do justice. Yeah, I can see justice coming, and it's gonna blow over, guys. Like if it wants to break out, if it breaks out like and closes somewhere here, it's gonna just blow up, at once. This is one thing with this trading strategy. You can see Euro USD is, oh God, I didn't open trade on Euro USD. Why? God damn it. I forgot to open. I wanted to set position here, but I got busy talking shit. Damn. Euro USD, you can see what's happening on Euro USD now. If it breaks into the body, into the, completely out of the range, it's going to just show you some love, right? Yeah, exactly. So, German index, if it breaks into this body, like out completely out of this range, then it's going to show us some love at once, right? Let's hope it's just going to show us some love so I can take away the love. It has not broken out completely the way I wanted. See what Euro USD is doing? It's doing pretty justice. Unfortunately, I didn't take this trade. I don't know for some reasons. I think I got distracted by some little angel around me here. Baby, stop screwing with my mic, okay? Yeah, apologies for the long pause. So we're expecting price to go up as usual. So one very nice thing I've seen here is price is forming some sort of consolidation. So the question I've got right now is price actually going to go up, or is it just going to hinge us and crumble our money? That is why we have risk management, right? So, well, in some cases, when this happens, price goes the other way around. But then my analysis seemed to be correct. So I'm not changing my bias because of this channel I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm not changing my bias. Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay, Euro USD is playing out fine. So if you are in Euro USD trade, you can close at least 20% of your positions. Excuse me, guys. Has it really broken out, or is this some sort of game? For me, I don't really bother about the breakout or no breakout. I've done the analysis, so it needs to respect it. So, for the sake of the to maintain some clean screen, just going to remove this. It has finished its work, so let's so price does what we want it to do. Euro USD, I'm going to advise anyone on this trade to close 20%. Okay, price has literally moved 10 pips. Close 20% so that you make sure that this 20% you've closed can take care of your of some losses. Okay, I mean, that's called trade management, right? That's the way I trade anyway. I normally close positions intermittently. How is it gonna be? What is gonna be? How is it gonna happen? I feel this is actually gonna reverse. I feel it's gonna reverse. Should reverse. Technically, it should. What I want to see is a push. I just want to see. I don't see that energy. I don't see that energy, and it's pissing me off really. It's pissing me off that the energy is not here. I want to see that massive push. Push whereby you literally, when the push is happening, you literally see yourself buying aircraft. You know what I mean? That kind of push is what I want to see. Imagine having like open positions here with 100 lots. Getting in here with 100 lots, and you see this pushing out with a lot of energy. Volume and energy. What do you think? What comes to your mind is, man, which aircraft am I going to buy? Which one? Which of them? Because you're sure you're going to win thousands of dollars, like massively thousands of dollars. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, guys. This is the push I'm talking about. Come on, keep pushing, keep going, keep doing it. Move, 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 move. Yalla. That's the push I'm talking about, guys. Good. Keep moving, please. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I hope somebody's taking these profits with me. I just hope. Oh, need to open my YouTube to be able to see if my guys are actually dropping some messages. Come on, man. I wanted you to close somewhere very far away. You don't need to do that. Up, up, up. Please go up. You don't need to waste our time. Okay, let's look at 30 minutes just in case, just to make sure we're not at risk. We are at zero risk, guys. Like, we are literally in the right direction when it comes to Euro USD. So kudos to everyone that took the trade, because it looks like we're going to see our TP in no time. Okay. Kudos to everyone that took Euro USD trade, because it's doing pretty fine. I missed it yesterday. I missed it. I missed Euro USD. Today I missed Euro USD. Can somebody please explain to me why this is happening to me? Euro USD is practically my darling. My darling. Yes, yes, move, please push, man. This candle would have been that candle that gave me that push I was looking for, but it didn't do that. I want to see, like, you know, once I see that, I'll begin to think about which aircraft to buy. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, yes. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, darling. You're right. Yes, you're right, darling. That push is not there. That is why I actually like NYSC Open. NYSC Open, Damn. In some days, you guys know what I mean. You guys join me during NYC, my session every day during on at NYC open, right? At 5:30 at GST. You see the way that guy literally pushes, like, I mean, is in most of the days, not all the days. Some days it's just slow, like, moves like snail. But Euro USD, and this guy does it. I mean, what is his name? Nas. German index does it as well, most of the times as well during London Open. But for the past couple of days now, it's been so slow. German index literally gives releases about 200 pips in the first 3 minutes of opening. Literally 200 pips in the first 3 minutes of opening. But today is just waste of time. Yesterday and today, they were just waste of time because it's too slow. Guys, you can see price is moving our direction as anticipated. So we expect price to, do some good. So what is price doing now? Really no single idea. Now I'm going to announce now. If you're not comfortable with this trade, now it's time to leave. Okay? Because for me, I'm not closing nothing. I'm gonna I die here today. I'm not closing anything in this trade. Nothing. This trade should literally give me what I want it to give me. Otherwise, I'm not closing nothing. Nothing. Technically nothing. Not this, I can't call this being greedy. This is actually trusting your trading system. That's just what I'm doing. I'm trusting my trading system. It either gives me what I want, or it's okay to sacrifice a little chunk of my account, just believing that my trading system is going to work in my favor, right? If you're not comfortable with this strategy or with the position we've taken, it's time to get out because you're already in profit. So close and close your screen. Go to bed or go to work or focus on your work or whatever you're doing. So now again, this could as well be the double top we're waiting for price to break out of this range. Okay, this could as well be the double top we're waiting for, just some sort of retest of this double top, right? So there's huge possibility for price to fly down in the next couple of minutes. So if you're not comfortable, again, please exit. Okay, I'm gonna set out some alarm here at this level. Yeah, it makes sense to set alarm at this level. If price hits this level, then I'm gonna look out for sales. Hit this level is gonna be my final bus stop for my buyers to change. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. This is what we have, but then this does not literally does not make sense, right? Does not make sorry. This does not make sense. I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense. There's no literal interpret. I want to see. Yes, it's a double top, though. There is no definition of double top that they must be equal, right? So even if it's going to be a double top, we need to see a fake out, like something a push, making people believe that price is going to go up, and then that push eventually is going to deceive people and immediately start going down. That is the push I'm waiting for. We take advantage of that push, and once we see any reversal sign, we still take advantage of it from this area, this zone, and ride price down all the way to, man, God knows how many pips we're talking about. Let's see, from maybe from this level. Yeah, from this level it's going to be 800 pips, 830 pips. Okay, see. Really, I can see some bearish forces forming here. Wow, just a nice confirmation of bearish force. That's nice. That's beautiful. If you follow me, you're going to understand what I mean by bearish force. This is a perfect execution of bearish force right there. So we got to let price do whatever it wants to do. If it's breaking out, it's fine. Let it break out and go. Don't care anymore. But make sure you are saying the same thing I'm saying, okay? If you don't believe in what I'm saying, it's time to quit now. Mute myself and pause myself for a while, because the whole literally I need to observe more than talk more. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Guys, sorry. If I were you guys, if I were you, you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is to do a is to close out on Euro USD. Yeah, Euro USD has the thing, like it has potentials to move. Like I mean, it's undoubtedly buy. Like it's not negotiable, right? But then anything can happen. If I'm trading Euro USD, guys, what I normally do, just target 10 pips. If I target 10 pips, if yeah, I close at 10 pips, right? But if I see this kind of potentials, what I'm gonna do is I open two positions, one with full risk and one with quarter risk. Okay, so the one with full risk, I close it at 10 pips, and the one with quarter risk, I move my stop loss to break even and let it ride until the last area. So it's going to give you money equivalent to somewhere to the full risk you've taken, right? So it's going to be like double gains, right? That is, if I see opportunities like this. For me, I feel price is actually going to hit our target. I mean, and look at 4 hours, right? Look at 4 hours. 4 hours already broke out of out of this range, right? So it just what I have seen a lot of times, after this initial push, 4 hours normally comes down, like it comes down literally very well, and then it starts pushing up again. So I mean, which is why I actually decided to go to the last to start looking at price actions in at the minute, at the lowest level, because I see that a lot. So let's see what my good friend is about to do. Breaking out of this area is going to be dangerous. If you still have open positions, you may consider closing 50%. Okay. If it breaks out of this area, the next candle might fly all the way down. So you better, understand what price is trying to do before you decide to keep it. So for me, I'm leaving mine open. It's okay. It's fine because I'm not risking a lot. My risk is moderate. There is something I'm seeing forming here. This is, I don't mention it on live stream. It's something of okay. It has stopped. I mean, whatever thing I saw forming, it's becoming validated now. So really, I didn't see myself being on this stream for up to even 40 minutes. But we are here. We are. We are closing in on 1 hour. So literally, there's no volume today, guys. No volume. No volume to support whatever thing we're doing. No volume. If my stop loss gets hit, then I'm going to end the live stream and go home. If it doesn't get hit, then I'm going to be here to see what price is playing at. Because I feel I play price, they play. Now, the breakout of this range, I feel could be that that energy we've been waiting for, right? I have a feeling the breakout of this range is going to be that energy. I know this setup. Let me zoom in properly so that everyone sees this setup and keep track of it. It's a very valid setup. You see candle one, candle two. This candle one forms, but then this is not accurate anyway. Let me look for another. Aha, okay. I've seen the perfect scenario where the formation that I'm talking about worked. Okay. This is a perfect scenario here. This is a perfect scenario. Candle one with wick up and down, candle two with wick up and down. You can see candle one is the inverse of candle two. That is to say, candle two is the inverse of candle one. Look at it in terms of wick formation, right? Look at this wick. The upper wick is tall and the lower wick is small, right? But the candle two, the lower wick is long and the upper wick is small. So whenever you see these two formations, whenever you see this, the break of above this second candle normally yields something nice. I know this setup and something like that happened there, but not accurate, right? So let's believe this is enough to push volume above. If it doesn't, fine. I'm not worried. I followed my trading system. Do not forget something, guys. There is something we should never forget. Okay. Now, when a breakout trend line touches, it happens in a particular in a unique way. It happens in W format, right? Let's go to 15 minutes. Let me show you. Okay, 15 minutes is not actually representing that properly. Let's look at 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes shows it properly, right? So this is a touch, trend line touch, the first one, right? I mean, since we've been trading, I mean, since we are alive, right? And this is after this first touch, this is breakout, some sort of breakout, of course. After a breakout comes a retest. So this is consolidation, which is on the trend line, one, and this is the breakout, two, and this is the retest, okay, three. So what we expect to happen now is just the completion, the push is what we expect to see now, right? So that's by the way. In some cases, this W format comes like this. It comes like, comes like this. That is why I wanted to see price break below here before I change my bias to sell. So sometimes it comes this way, but it makes sense because you don't know when this is going to happen. You don't know when this is going to happen, right? So it makes sense if you limit your stop loss to the first one, assuming that just assume that price is not going to cross. If it crosses here, it's reversing. But in a situation whereby it crosses the first range and goes to the second range, if it does not break out, then it means that you should start looking for entries for price to continue going up somewhere here. I believe I believe out of everyone that joined the stream, perhaps 50%, not 50%, perhaps let's say about 40% may be hearing this for the first time, or perhaps observing it for the first time. I believe maybe they've been seeing this and they're using some other strategies around it, but this explanation I just gave now, perhaps 40% of people on this live stream, they're getting to they are privileged to hear it for the first time on my live stream, and I'm honored. So price is acting up. It came down, 5 minutes, two candles came down, as some sort of to form some sort of W shape, and now we may have our move right now. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I enjoy looking at price actions in 1 minute. It gives me joy. I don't know, some level of joy and some level of confidence. It helps build confidence to look at charts for me. That's the takeaway I have here. Normally, I'm the guy that goes into a position and shuts my system down. And then I go inside my room and hold myself, and I'll be like, oh God, I hope it's going my direction. I hope it's going my direction. Stuff like that, Hold myself so tight and hoping. But looking at 1 minute, it helps me build that confidence, of what price is actually doing and how price reacts and everything, how it opens, how it closes, how it fakes out and everything. So sorry if you're not comfortable with 1 minute, but I am super comfortable with it. So Euro USD broke out. Again, do not forget what I told you guys. There is a possibility, if you remember, if you joined me early, rewind to see, playback to see, there's a possibility that Euro USD is coming for this level, right? Why do I say so? I'm going to show you. So if you're still on this Euro USD trade, you may want to close your position and reopen again when price closes in this area. Reopen when price closes in this range, so that you can be part of the move, the rest of the move. Okay. But for me, I feel something is going to happen here for Euro USD. And what is that, right? Can you see this touch one, this touch two, and can you take note of the W I talked about? This consolidation, breakout, the retest, and boom. Okay, this is actually what I was trying to explain in the previous video. In the previous minute. Okay, that's having been said. So this is the second touch, right? That's why this formation you count both of them as one, because you can't just count them as two, right? Because they are technically one, breakout and retest, sort of. Okay, and then this is the third touch, right? So this third touch, it may have its W form come down to touch here. So we may be expecting Euro USD to go and form W here before it finally gives us that benefit of a third touch. If you are trading breakout, you're going to understand what I mean by benefit of a third touch. Normally, touch number three comes with a lot of volume. Okay, if you know a little bit about Elliott wave, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Touch number three comes with a lot of volume. Touch number one and two are just some sort of preparatory steps. Touch number three now gives you the volume. FYI, just to let you guys understand what touch number three can do. In Euro USD, if I zoom out, you're going to see that this is a channel. This is a channel, right? So this touch here, right, it could trigger price to actually come all the way to this up again, to this top again. But I would say that this is very unlikely. Why? Because this line has been touched here, right? And it needs another touch on this line before it can touch this line again. This version whereby it can touch the line twice is maybe in this situation whereby you see it touched here and then did all this drama here. While it was doing all this drama, of course, you are pretty much convinced that price is gonna go up, because with all this formation here, it's pretty obvious, right? The price is gonna go up. So this is the situation, which is exactly what is forming here exactly. So that is why I'm convinced that price is going to go up to touch here, but not without touching our take profit. So it's under probability for price to actually touch here. It's under. I don't know whether it's going to happen or not, but then what I'm at least slightly sure of is that price will respect this level. It needs to respect this level. Otherwise, I mean, what is the essence? Really, today's trade is taking a turn I don't like. It's taking time. I don't like trades that take time. If you know me, that is one of the reasons why I switched to 1 minute, because it keeps me my profit in less than. Let's look at, by the way, let's look at, just let me show you guys what I mean. Guys, I just saw something on Euro USD, something very interesting that will make you guys to exit your trades now. Very, very interesting. So interesting, guys. Wow. It's just beautiful. Could this be significant? Because if this is significant, then it is some sort of confirmation that price will actually fall down to this level, right? So it makes sense, if you are here, you just exit your trade, guys, please. If this is significant, one, two, right? It means that price will definitely come down all the way to hit this lower bound. So if you're in Euro USD, exit the trade, please. Okay. So I'm gonna officially close all this because I made a new, I discovered something again on Euro USD. So it makes sense if I stay away completely, right? Stay once you get candle to touch the price to touch this line one more time, then you can. I think that's the best thing to do. That's the healthiest thing to do. And for German index, I think I'm gonna just close this position because I'm not comfortable with what price is doing. I'm really not comfortable, like super not comfortable with what price is doing because this is not the way it should be. It shouldn't be this way. Shouldn't be this way. The lines are already too much. I would have joined a line here, sort of, join this line just to, note that something is forming here. But if I do that, it's gonna be too deadly. This is some sort of diamond, if I'm not mistaken. So all these things, all these patterns, you see them better in 1 minute. That's advantage of trading with 1 minute. So what I'm gonna do, I think it makes sense. I don't just I don't like what this pair is doing. So let me just uh close 50% of my position. 50% of my position closed. One. And then move my stop loss to break even. I don't want to lose even 1 dirhams. Yes, I think I'm satisfied now. So if price goes in my direction, fine. If it doesn't, I didn't lose anything. I believe what I just said now is sinking, guys. So go ahead and do the same thing. Close 50% of your positions and move your stop loss to break even. Okay, that is going to be your only saving grace. Or if you feel like, close 50% of a position and leave your stop loss where it is, 50% and leave your stop loss where it is, so you lose just very small amount of money. Okay. So if you are still interested in Euro USD, the breakout of this point, if you see price close this level or above it, that is when you can get in again to take advantage of this. Otherwise, please stay away. So that is it. I think I wanted to show you guys something, but I got distracted when I saw Euro USD do something strange. Okay, so if this closes above here, or above, I want to see a closure. I want to see a closure above this level before you guys can get in. But then I don't need to look at Euro USD again. Euro USD often at times deceives me, right? So I better not, pay attention to it now. I want to put all my attention on German index to see what is, normally it doesn't deceive me, right? It just works out for me and that's it. But Euro USD make sure that I exit my trades on time, then it will move. If you know that feeling, right? That is the feeling Euro USD gives me. So I'm closing this. Okay, let me just see. A friend of mine is insinuating that Great Britain pounds is going to fall. So let me just look at GBP. Man, I don't see any fall. I mean, where is it falling to, guys? Do you guys see anything falling here? For me, I don't. I did not see any fall here. Please, if you see any fall here, you let me know. Please. If you observe any fall here, you do let me know, please. Because I do not see anyone. Not at all. daily bullish, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour bullish, 30 minutes bullish, 15 minutes bullish. So where the hell is the fall, guys? If you see any fall here, do let me know so I can take the fall with it. And there should be where is the next? German index is actually playing out fine now. It seems price volume came in at 12 a.m. So let's see how this volume is going to be sustained, whether it's going to shrink out or continue to our TP. Now I feel very comfortable that I've closed 50% of my positions. I feel so comfortable, guys. Don't get me wrong. I feel comfortable. So I'm willing to leave this trade until it hits 137 pips. So I feel so comfortable. You know what I mean? So I do not see the need for someone to assume that GBP is going to drop. I don't see the need. Of course, until we see that price has touched this level, and of course, if it touches this level, there should be some sort of consolidation, right? It should consolidate inside this. It should play around inside here for hours. Okay, then after which is going to determine price may fall again, guys. Just FYI, German index may fall again until it decides whether it wanna break out or turn. But for me, I think this is not matured line, so you can't just break out. I mean, this line is not matured. There is no much movement yet, so that's for me anyway. I don't know about what you guys think. Okay, just like I said, German index may drop again. Hello, my double portion. How are you, my friend? Sorry, I'm just in your message. Thank you very much. Those words are kind. My analysis, you like them. Thank you so much, my dear. I've got a lot of analysis, a lot of strategies down up my sleeves. So it's a lot, my dear. It's a lot. So you just saw one of them. For you to see more, please kindly join my channel, my YouTube. What is it called? Telegram channel, so that you can see more. I've got like lots and lots of strategies. Okay, people that has been with me for some time, they can attest to that. I have, and I switch them from time to time, and I discover new ones and add them to the old one just to make sure that if one stops working for a couple of times, we switch to the other one. Of course, if the new one stops working, we look at the old one. If it's working again, we switch to that because there is something called reverse engineering. Okay, there's something called reverse engineering. So once you begin to make a lot of profits, I don't know, liquidity providers, they tend to do some sort of reverse engineering. And when they do this, you see that your strategy is no longer working, and then you have to devise a new one. My Telegram channel is the same name you see me as PPPDirhmas. Okay, you can see. Okay, let me just write that. Okay, it's okay if I type it here. The same name you see me as. That is PPPDirhams. That is it. Just search for this. Search for this on Telegram, okay? And you're gonna see me there, okay? I hope TradingView is not gonna ban me for doing this because they highly prohibit this. They prohibit this. What I'm doing now. German index, do not forget, I closed at 50% already, moved my stop loss to break even. Okay. So whatever price do now, I've got nothing, absolutely nothing to lose. Why am I still in this trade? I'm still in this trade because looking at 15 minutes, 15 minutes looks so profitable. Like, I'm going to literally slap myself. I'm not kidding, guys. I'm going to literally slap myself if I open this chart and see that price has gotten to this level. I'm going to slap myself so hard that I'm going to go deaf. That is how I react to stuff like this when I know I have the opportunity, right? So this is a huge opportunity for me. So I don't want to lose it. I'm going to show you something like this happened yesterday. Oh, this is, guys, is this not beautiful? Can't you see how beautiful this is? Fantastic setup, guys. You know, it could be going, zigzag, 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 but what matters is that at the end of the day, it's going to hit this upper bound. It must hit this upper bound. I don't think it's ready to for a turn. I don't think it's ready for a turn. Like I said earlier, otherwise I would have started looking for sales from here, and I would have lost. So, what was I saying again? I'm going to show you guys on NAS what happened yesterday. I saw something like this, just something similar to this. Price was, here sleeping around and stuff like that. And suddenly, guys, suddenly it blew. It went insane. I think I've removed my analysis. God damn. What the hell would I do that? Literally, that was in 1 hour, right? 1 hour time frame. So I'm somewhere around here as well. Let's see. Yes, this is the candle, right? So I had a line, just exactly this line. Okay, I had it and something above it, just like I have now. Okay, so price was here. Where's the candle? This is the candle, right? Price was here. After this candle, this one formed, and price was dancing between this level and this level, right? It will just try to break and fall down as if it's going to break down walls. But when I started streaming, I told them, do not mind this. The way it is, it seems price is heading to touch this top, right? No, no, no. As at that time, I don't think I had this line. I don't have I have this line somehow. I think it's coming from somewhere else, but I have a line. I have a line above there. I had a line above there. I don't know how I had a line. So I told them price is going to touch above. And suddenly, I was even expecting something else to happen. This is the 30 minutes that pushed the price beyond boundaries, right? This is the 30 minutes. I was expecting some sort of drop, you know. I was expecting drop, DW formation I talked about, you just something like this. I was expecting something like this, but then it didn't come, right? It didn't come. It just broke above and just started going up. I mean, without stop, non-stop. We took advantage of it anyway. We took profits. I mean, we took profits. If I can remember, we took profits, right? So for those of us who are just joining me for the first time today, now this right here is a strategy I have already. I've worked it out already, and I've shared it with my team. And they're making use of it, and I see that in their discussion they're beginning to apply the name of the strategy. I call it force. This is force. This is force formation. This would have been a force formation if we have secured a break above, right? This would have been a force formation for like FORCE, force. Okay. If we had broken above, it would have been a perfect force formation. Okay. So that is why it's good to wait for a breakout. And the way you get into this position, either you use lower time frame. Once you detect this, use lower time frame to look for positions, or you get in impulsively. Okay. So let's see. German index is still literally dancing, but I have hopes that it's gonna do us fine. You know what I mean? It's gonna do us pretty much very. It's gonna be pretty much very interesting. Nice. It's moving up now. I'm tempted to show my not profit, but at least snippet of my position here. Okay, this is the second platform. Let me, because like I told you guys, I use multiple platforms where I take. Sometimes I risk 100% of one on one account, but then that 100% is actually a fraction of my profit from the main account. I just move it to a second account and risk 100% of it, which is the ideal thing everyone should do, especially if you want to flip account. But then make sure you're not going to lose it. If you're not confident in your trading style, don't do that. It's not advisable. Okay, so this is my second account here. This is it, my second account. You can see I closed some trades already. You can see I closed some trades here, okay, and then other ones are going up, and my the break even is there. This what I showed you guys now is my main account. The other one is my other, my flipping account where I flip things. I just do some magic to them. I was talking to some people on my group the other time, and they actually they they actually thought I was kidding. I told them I was willing to turn $1,000 to $10,000 on a Friday evening. It was evening in Dubai, so I reside in Dubai. So I told them I was going to turn it. They thought I was playing. Unfortunately, it couldn't work out the way I wanted, but at least I was able to convert it to 3,005 the same evening. So where do you convert 1,000 to 3,005 in an evening in less than a couple of hours? In less than, I'm trading 1 minute, right? So in less than in less than 30 minutes. So I mean, literally, that is what I do. I mean, it gives me joy to do that. Like, it gives me some level of happiness to do that. So that is it about NAS. Sorry for distracting you guys with NAS. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys something. So I feel like some formation is. I need to remove this line now. I'm done with this line. I feel like something is forming here that I should be aware of. Something is forming here. I have a feeling something is forming here, and I'm not on top of it. So one thing I want us to keep note of is price touching this line. If price touches this line, it is an opportunity for you to close the entire position and wait for price to go back again to touch this line before you get in on a fresh position again. That is the wisest way to trade. What are you doing? You are still in the same trade, but you are making the money multiple times, over and over and over. Because you're using 1 minute. You're using 1 minute, so you have access to the tiniest detail of the market. Let's see. In my Telegram group, I shared a signal this morning on Euro USD. Unfortunately, the signal will hit SL. But then looking at Euro USD now, you see that signal would have worked out if we had waited for price to touch that lower bound. So if you still have not closed any position in German index, you're making a huge mistake. I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say it again. Making a huge mistake, and you shouldn't be trading. Should never be trading. Never. Like never, never, never. Yes, inflation news today during NY Open. Yes, you are right, my friend. Huh? Yes, you're right. So see, you never. I mean, yeah, it makes sense to assume consolidation, but that is a mere assumption. Do you have a data where that says in 1 hour or two we are going to consolidate? There's no data on that, right? So it makes sense if you see a trade, you take it, man. As long as you have confirmation. Oh, my favorite CPI. My God, today is gonna be a nice day. God, guys, you don't understand why I'm happy, because I have access to 1 minute, right? So I'm going to see the price movement directly, like raw. It's going to be raw for me because I just want to see if there's going to be a fake out. I'm going to be looking out for this setup. Either this setup, or you remember what I told you guys. I can't see. I can't find that. This. I'm going to be looking out for this. Once price the news is out and I see volume, and suddenly I see this candle. My God, I'm going to move in massively. This is the candle that triggers move in the news. This is the candle that does that most of the times, not all the times, guys. Please. I'm changing the colors of my trend lines so that you have visibility of what is joining what. Okay, because I like being so articulate. I don't even know what that means, guys. Once I speak, I use vocabularies that I don't even know what they mean. Having a showing ability to speak of, oh shit, man. Did I just use articulate? Did I just, guys, did I just use articulate? Okay, yeah. Something clearly, yeah, exactly. No, no, it has to do with pronounce. It has to do with speaking. Having joined or jointing segments. Oh, it could be. I think I'm still right. Technically, yeah. We are joining something, right? Yes, we are. I think I'm in the mood to stream NYC today. I'm in the mood. Uh, I'm in the mood. Okay, sorry guys if I'm distracted. Articulate Kingsley. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end this live stream. This price is not moving anywhere. I think this is with respect to the upcoming news. And thanks for calling my attention to that, Neo. Do not forget, use proper risk management. If you're not risking what you can afford to lose, now is the time to close the trade. Otherwise, just see what's happening here. So if we can get this guy to break above here, that's a fantastic buy right there, right? It's a very awesome buy. So there's nothing else I'm doing here, guys. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna head off. Let me close my positions and wait for NYC open. I mean, New York session open. Okay, I'm not patient enough to wait for NYC. I need to recover the time I spent now. Okay, I closed out all my positions on all accounts. I think you should do the same as well. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. And for those of us who enjoy my music during NYSE session, I'm going to be streaming from TradingView just like I'm doing now, so there won't be any music. You just be hearing my voice and my background shit. Okay, so see everyone at 5:15 Dubai time. That is 5:15 Gulf Standard